Gita chapter 3, verse 36. Arjun said, "What is it that impels a man to commit sin, even involuntarily and against his wishes, and as if driven by force? O Varsini." Gita chapter 3, verse 37. Sri Krishna said, "It is lust and it is anger, which is born from the Rajogun, that is the mode of passion, is all devouring, satiable, and exceedingly sinful. Know this to be your enemy." So Rajogun should be not come to the human beings, and Rajogun is the indicator of anger and lust. Gita chapter 3, verse 38. As smokes cover the fire, dust cover the mirror, and embryo is enveloped by the ammonium, similarly this knowledge and wisdom is covered by lust, desire, and anger, and one should be clean from these things for a better understanding as in a human beings. Gita chapter 3, verse 39. Sri Krishna says, "O Kaunteya, wisdom is veiled by this insatiable flame of desire, which is the constant enemy of the wise people." Gita chapter 3, verse 40. The senses, the mind, and the intellect are said to be its seat. Overshadowing wisdom, by means of this, it deluded the embodied Atma. Gita chapter 3, verse 41. O Bharat Sarva, therefore controlling first the senses, kill this sinful destroyer of knowledge, self-realizing, and wisdom. Gita chapter 3, verse 42. They say that the senses are superior. Superior to the senses is the mind. Superior to the mind is the intellect. But superior to the intellect is the Atma. So one can define this like this way, that first you have to control your senses, surrender to your mind, and then you have to control your mind, surrender to the intellect, and then you have to surrender the intellect and gone to the Atma. And that Atma is going to bring you the closer to the Paramatma. And that is what ultimately for any human beings of this planet. Gita chapter 3, verse 43. O Mahabaho, knowing this that your Atma is superior and powerful than your mind, steady the mind through self-realization and kill this enemy in form of the lust, which is hard to conquer. And this is the end of the Gita chapter 3 today. And the basic things about that, we should always control our senses on the basis of the mind. And mind should be always controlled on the basis of the intellect. And intellect should be controlled on the basis of Atma. And Atma should always think that what the things is going to happen when they're going to meet with the Param Atma.